Hearthstone YouTubers are lazy, unmotivated, and terrible content creators. But Chapo, you're a Hearthstone YouTuber. Yeah, I stand by what I say, and I'm not afraid to say it. Go tweet this to whatever Hearthstone streamer you want. Expose me, cancel me, show your favorite Hearthstone streamer or content creator this, but there is a huge problem with Hearthstone YouTube, and since you're watching this video, you're affected by it. What I am about to say in this video matters if you want to watch the best content you can. Let's start by looking at the biggest Hearthstone YouTubers to see what's up. In terms of Hearthstone YouTube, there are two that always stick out, Kripparrian and Trump. Kripparrian started YouTube as a Warcraft tutorial maker. Trump, on the other hand, started with StarCraft, and I mean, what gave it away? Eventually, they both moved towards Hearthstone when it first came out. From there, both Hearthstone creators started making Hearthstone videos, and boom, there's the biggest Hearthstone creators on YouTube. Besides Trollden, we'll get there, he's an interesting case. As the biggest Hearthstone creators on the platform, you'd expect them to be growing the most, have the most views, and produce the best content, right? Well, yeah, of course they get the most views. Look at those views from the last 28 days. For reference, here's mine at 1,000 subs. But here's where things get interesting. Let's look at that subscriber increase. Wait. Actually, a lot more Hearthstone YouTubers are losing subscribers than you think. If you know anything about YouTube, is that subscribers matter and they don't matter at the same time. I'm not gonna act like I know everything about YouTube subscriber loyalty and all of that, but I can confidently say that this probably isn't the best thing to happen. But this isn't a huge problem I'm talking about. Rather, it's a result of that big problem. Maybe looking at the other biggest channel, Trollden, will show us something. You've gotta be kidding me! Trollden isn't actually Trollden doing Trollden things on his YouTube channel. Rather, it's a bunch of clips put into a video. I'd put his videos in the category of montage Hearthstone YouTubers. The most popular being the Hearthstone YouTube category of gameplay YouTubers, which revolves around playing the game in whatever game mode you want. And that's all the categories I could think of. Of course, there are the one-offs like Zeddy, who does news, Solemn, who we'll talk about later, but other than that, Lieutenant Eddie, that's sort of gameplay, I guess. Raren talks about some of theory stuff sometimes, but he's more so just gameplay. Oh, there's those Hearthstone math people, and that French guy named like Gross Gills who did like some really cool edited montage stuff. I have no idea where he is right now. But other than that, who else is there? Hey, are you ready to offend people? Cause I know I am. Almost every Hearthstone YouTuber is so boring. And before you start ruining my chances of collabing with any of these Hearthstone YouTubers, hear me out. First of all, no, I don't think any of these people are bad people, and no, I don't blame them for the content they put out. It's just, Hearthstone isn't exactly the most exciting game to watch. And for lack of a better word, unless the person who's playing Hearthstone can elevate the gameplay with excitement and whatnot, I just don't see the value in watching someone play it as a YouTube video. And yes, I know I've done the same thing before, but it was really early in my career, and look how badly those videos flopped. Even when I tried doing that recently with these two videos, I tried to weave in some skits in there, you know, try to make the brain more tingly. Yes, I finally won a game. Now I can finally stop playing Shadow Breeze. Does that mean I'm not racist anymore? Yes, I'm free from this abysmal deck. All I'm saying though, this deck gets worse whenever you turn black. Wait, no, again, no. Oh, so Hearthstone YouTubers are just boring. That's why they're losing subscribers. Yes and no. I actually think I'm in the minority here in my opinion that Hearthstone YouTubers are boring and all that. But maybe you like the personality of the YouTubers so much that you decide to watch them more. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My aren't showing. Now today we are playing a 110% win rate Shadow Priest deck. Why is it 110%, you may ask? Well, after beating my opponent who instantly conceded because they probably had to leave for work or something, I found their IP address, I tracked down their house, and I slapped them right in the face just to prove my superiority. Now before we get into the games, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, post on Facebook while I create a robotic messenger weasel so every time I post a video, it instantly transmits it to everyone in your contacts. Name your firstborn child, the URL of this video, elope. This opening hand's so trash. What the heck, Blizzard? You're so garbage. Be better at developing the game. Oh my gosh, fellas, do you see that? 1 damage. Pause! So now we're gonna get first-hand opinions. This is a direct source, okay? Is he looking at chat?
What would you like to see more in terms of Hearthstone streaming and YouTube? For Hearthstone streaming and Hearthstone YouTube, I would love for Blizzard to put on more community events so we could have like more just interesting stuff going on, you know?
Okay, community event, yeah.
That'd be really, really fun. I would like for YouTube streaming to be updated a little bit more and be a little bit more promoted. I would like Hearthstone to see a slightly different meta, which they're gonna do with the nerf, so we'll see what happens after that. Do you think there's room for any new Hearthstone YouTubers or streamers? And what new Hearthstone content do you want to see? I do think there's room. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Same, I agree.
I think that because of the new Mercenaries game mode, that opens up a whole new branch. I think Battlegrounds is pretty saturated, and Standard is dying a little bit. But also, since so many people are dropping out of it, that leaves a lot of room for people to potentially actually start looking into it again, you know?
What would you like to see more in Hearthstone stream or YouTube? I think YouTube is what I want for Hearthstone.
Turn it out, I can't hear him.
I don't want to be a Hearthstone. Oh, that's kind of a problem.
He's got a deck named Subscribe. What a legend, bro.
Do you think there's room for new Hearthstone YouTubers and streamers, and what content do you want to see on YouTube and all that? But of course there's room for new creators, right? I'm being honest though, like I love Hearthstone with all my heart and I love the game, and I'm really glad Mercenaries was released. I'm really glad. I would not pick Hearthstone as a content creating.
Oh, agreed.
I would not pick Hearthstone as the go-to content creation, because the issue with Hearthstone is that transitioning from Hearthstone is virtually impossible, and Hearthstone takes a lot of time.
Okay, I don't think I agree with a lot of time, but you know what?
What I'd like to see more of in Hearthstone streaming and YouTube content, I would just like the game to be better.
Nice.
The game is stagnant at best and dying at worst.
Cass, what you like to see more of in Hearthstone streaming and YouTube content? More of me getting to the top of the YouTube algorithm.
Legend.
Technically, the answer might be like less clickbait, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, Damus would like to see Hearthstone esports back on Twitch, right? And yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't even really Blizzard's fault.
I like this guy.
That was Activision wanting to sell the rights to Call of Duty esports and such. Blizzard authorized or Twitch touted arena competitions, you know, even just 1 or 2 a year, one in summer, one in winter or something.
You're starting to see that all Hearthstone people are like, hey, you gotta fix the game first. The game's probably unfun to play. You ask me though, is this really what we want to be doing? And back to our scripted video. Yes, I do see the hypocrisy here. I'll be honest, I don't know why people watch my stuff either, but these are literally just stream games put on YouTube. Here's a question for you. What's the most popular Hearthstone video on YouTube? Okay, well, it's this French video, but I don't speak baguette. So the next video is A Glorious Guide to Hearthstone by Darkmane. Darkmane isn't a Hearthstone YouTuber. Actually, that French channel isn't a Hearthstone YouTuber either. Imagine that. What if Minecraft's most popular video, ignore these ones, they don't count, but they're also somewhat related to Minecraft YouTubers anyways. Point is, what if Minecraft's most popular video wasn't made by Dream? Rather, it was by someone who played League of Legends. Yes, I know it's not super uncommon for one random video to be at the top of games popularities by some random person, but I think this example shows that problem I've been talking about. Hearthstone videos on YouTube are uninspired and lazy. Do this. Go to most Hearthstone YouTubers and see what kind of videos they put out. Most of the time, it'll either be someone just doing some gameplay or maybe a montage channel here and there, who knows. Everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone just plays games and uploads it. It's the same type of content put out there, with the only difference being the person who plays it. No wonder a lot of people stop watching the creators. Nothing innovative is being made, and it's been like that since the game came out. And that's how it should be. Okay, I've made this into a big deal and the worst thing in the world, but I literally just said that's how it should be. So what gives? If you look at any gaming channel, whether it be Valorant, League, Minecraft, a lot of the time what matters is the consistency of upload and the person playing it. People who watch gamers want something to watch every day, and Hearthstone is no exception. Most Hearthstone YouTubers upload daily on average, and it makes the most sense for them to do so. Why do you think Kripparrian has so many views? People like his persona, he's good at Battlegrounds, and most importantly, he uploads consistently. Having something that you can consistently watch is what some viewers want, and Krip and other Hearthstone YouTubers have capitalized on that opportunity. Look at even the smaller YouTubers, Akor, Rarin, and heck, even the bigger ones like Brian Kibler and Dexter literally do the same thing. They all have attractive personalities and are all good enough at the game that people can learn to be entertained, and they also upload consistently. Now here's the flip side though. When you do this with this sort of upload schedule, the less time you spend on each video. Solemn actually addresses this in one of his videos.
It turns out that putting effort into videos, especially Hearthstone videos, is a waste of time. If I can spend 30 minutes for 20,000 views, it makes a lot more sense to just make up to 40 videos that gets 20,000 views each, which is a total of 800,000 views, compared to one good video.
I actually really like what Solemn puts out. I think the videos he puts out are high quality and, for lack of a better word, good. That was 1 year ago because I don't watch Hearthstone content creators. I've gone on record for saying I don't watch Hearthstone content on YouTube because I don't like watching them. Now, part of that is because whenever I watch someone play Hearthstone, I get guilty for not making videos. But the bigger reason is because I like watching other types of videos instead. Let's do more classification. In gaming, there are a lot of topics of videos. Two categories are the Let's Players and the commentators. Let's Players are people who can consistently produce entertaining videos. You might think this sounds like a low quality output of content, but those who can consistently put out 20-minute quality videos are a lot better at making entertaining videos than you think. Just because someone uploads daily doesn't make their videos better or worse, it just appeals to different audiences. Unless the videos just suck, but that's a different story. The commentators are those who discuss video games at length. Think Game Theory or Scott the Woz. Their videos do take longer to come out, but when they do come out, they're absolute bangers. Hearthstone content rewards the former. It just so happens that a lot more people in the Hearthstone community like watching consistent, entertaining videos rather than infrequent, highly produced videos. Solomon mentions how he feels like he can make better produced, longer videos, but the people who watch Hearthstone won't watch them significantly more than just a regular Hearthstone video. Have you seen his Pokemon videos? They get way more views, and he says it himself, he likes making them more. But it's not a YouTube video if I don't say my unneeded bitching, so here it is. I'd rather not upload my Hearthstone stream games on YouTube and just call it a day. I think there's an audience for it if you do it great, but the standard I put on myself, I want to do more than that. I want to make well thought out entertaining videos rather than just uploading me playing a game. That being said, I might just do that. If I were to summarize this problem with Hearthstone content creators, it'd be that frequent, less quality videos are better for YouTube and making a living rather than high production, less frequently uploaded videos. That means Hearthstone creators are encouraged to get videos out there rather than just making super high quality videos. Now, I said before that I don't think that more frequent videos are less quality, but rather it just entertains in a different way. But what I do see is that when you make a video just of Hearthstone gameplay or decks, the audience is just Hearthstone players no matter what. Actually, anything to do with Hearthstone is limited to the audience of just Hearthstone because no one else wants to touch that community with a 10-foot pole. And that's how it should be. The views on Hearthstone videos have never been the highest, let's be honest. Of course, the more views the better, but if you ask me, I think a lot of the reason why people stop watching Hearthstone creators is that either 1, their content is just the same thing, play a deck, show the game, then roast Blizzard, or 2, they do like watching someone play a Hearthstone game mode, but when the creator changes what they play, the viewer will stop watching it. Eventually, YouTube will say, hey, let's just purge some subscribers. Or people will look at their subscription feed and realize they don't want to watch that person anymore because it's the same content as it was 5 years ago, and then they'll unsubscribe. For some people, this isn't even a problem. Hey, if I could upload me playing a stream game and get 10,000 views, I'd be pretty happy. Maybe I'll even try it out here and there, who knows? But if everyone does that, why would someone watch me instead of the big boys? There should be people innovating the Hearthstone landscape, making new things, not just people always playing games and uploading them on YouTube. Why not watch a stream at that point? You get direct interaction with the person, and yes, I know it's not as convenient as a video and all that stuff, pros and cons. But you know what? The people here are not the problem, it's the game itself. Hearthstone content creators are limited by the game they play. I want to make a fun video comparing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hearthstone, but it kinda doesn't do as well as I expected, even though I know it's an average quality video. But it's not about how good a video is, it's about your audience and what they want to watch. And it just so happens that Hearthstone viewers want to watch consistent videos of someone they find entertaining play Hearthstone. I know I can make videos that appeal to a wider audience than just card games. Think Scott the Woz, JonTron, Game Theory, but sticking to Hearthstone doesn't allow me to do that. But that's a topic for another video. Now let's go back to Solomon. He says he wants to make better stuff. He's sick of Hearthstone. He doesn't enjoy playing the game anymore. He wants to make better stuff. And the only way he can do that is to move away from Hearthstone. The problem with Hearthstone content creators is exactly that. They make content about Hearthstone. And why would anyone want to make content for the company that makes this game? That's right, I'm talking about Activision Blizzard. We all know the controversies here. There's another problem I want to address, but it's totally separate from Hearthstone the game. Rather, it's more about the company that backs Hearthstone. I feel so bad for any Hearthstone creator that has to deal with this problem too. And if you've enjoyed this video or you want to hear more about all these problems with Hearthstone or Hearthstone content in general, you should subscribe. And if you really enjoyed this video, why not check out my Patreon where you can help me get more videos out here faster along with other perks. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around.